Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. So on the screen now, I've just highlighted Aref and Yasin, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And we can see that after 5 matches for Aref, he's played an absolutely amazing 3.24. And Yasin has played an equally amazing 3.28 after 4 matches. Let me know, hopefully you can hear me. Let me know if you can't hear me in the chat box. Where is my chat? Doesn't seem to be working anyway. And let's just see whether they're both there in the window. So I saw Aref before. Aref is there, okay. So we should be starting any moment now. So 3.24, 3.28. I guess both of them are going to be very happy with those PRs. Now, even though the time is short, I think one of the great advantages for playing, or one of the reasons we play slightly better on this site, is because we have the pip count, and it makes it just so much easier to make decisions when you've got the pip count right in front of you. I've noticed there have been some very low PRs from people. For example, 2.4 in 2 matches is pretty low, although it's only 2 matches. And then Giancarlo Ratto, who's an improving but an excellent Peruvian player. And I went to Peru a couple of years ago, tried to find their backgammon scene, but I couldn't quite locate them. I didn't have enough time. Let's go back just to see whether they've started. Now click to observe. That just means, what does the black flag mean? Well, that would be, hopefully we can watch. See where Yasin is. They've started, but we can't watch. Well, that's a bummer. Some tournaments are run by W but can be played on Heroes. Oh well. Let me see if I can... text Aref. If we can't watch, we can't watch. What can we do? Hey. Aref? I mean, it might be they don't want watchers. I can understand that. I thought they would. Refresh.
Welcome.
But I guess there's nothing I can do. Okay. That's a relief. Okay, we're in. Would you like to change the board size? Sorry about that. Okay, so where are we? We're Yasin is in the bottom. He's got Aref closed out with about like 35% gammons. Holding a 2Q. More now, like 40-45% Gs. I don't know how that happens. Aref doubled this, which seemed okay, but it's premature. Okay, so Aref doubled a sort of a reasonable size no double, and he's got really unlucky, and the G is going to be really close now after the 6-5. So 9 checkers, he's going to need obviously 5 rolls. If he doesn't, Yasin's going to need 5 rolls to get off. If he doesn't roll a double, it's looking like a save now. I'm not very good at working these out just by seeing them for a second. It definitely looks like a save to me. If it goes non-double, non-double, and it's saved now, thank God. Okay, but 4-0 down is a big deficit for us. Let me see if I can swap the board around.
Let's continue.
Okay, so now Aref, we're watching Aref from the bottom.
New game.
Yeah, of course, sorry, we saved it, so we're 2-0 down. So 6-3 is going to split. I don't know how to play these. My first instinct is to make them 9 and then come up to the 20. Well, he's going to play 10 to 6. That looks wrong. Well, dare I say wrong. So can you play 8 to 4 twice? Probably not. So if you do this, I think the last 4 is going to be to the 20. And then one more to play. You could do this. You could play you could play the last 4 to the 3 point. Okay, so that's going to hit. Not the best roll, but not the worst. I wouldn't do this. Why did he do?
Lucky.
Got hit twice. And now with 4 men back, he doesn't even stop to. Why did he not stop to cube? Or to think about cubing? Okay, 5 is good. 6 is going to hit. So playing a game with 6 men back, is hitting right? Why would you hit? I mean, it's easy to see, to say it now. We've got the. So, because hitting leaves 3 blocks strewn across the board. Okay, so what have we got? 6-2 to play. What's going on? Is that right? The 6-block play. Okay, it's not the best, but I wouldn't have. Okay, I think Aref needs to slow down a little bit. 5-3 can. He's going to hit twice. If he hits with the 4, then the 5's going to hit. And he's got 6 blocks still strewn across the board. So I would make the 20. Why would he not make the 20? Why is he playing so quickly? That's a super joker. 5 men back versus 3 men back. Okay. Aref says he was supposed to make the 5 and then it confirmed it. Oh, yeah. Of course, there's no, he would never make that play. I get that, right, okay. Shit website. I think it's a pretty good website. I don't think I could do better. It's not my favourite, but it gives us the opportunity to play. So 5-4. I mean, Yasin's got a big advantage. Should he have been cubing? When could he have cubed? Maybe not after the 5-3. Okay, so what have we got? 5-4 is just going to hit and come in. And we're behind the broken 4 prime, 6 men. I would stop and think. I really don't know what's going on here. Obviously, Yasin's got 3 men on his 24, which is not good, shooting at 6s, but he's got 4s and 2s. And having said all that, from Aref's point of view, it's just not immediately easy to see what we've got in our favour here. I guess 2-0 down. 6s are duplicated to hit on the deuce point. So the very best number obviously is boxes. Yeah, I would take... You know, and even if you fan here, for example... Okay, so the take is not good. They've got some tricky plays and they're playing them really quickly. So I suppose you pick up the man on the 7 point. Double 3s is going to make the 21, and just you're going to have to play without. You really want to hit the blot on the 7, but you can't, obviously. You can switch twice, which would be sort of ridiculous. Switching with these. You can hit loose. Yeah, of course. I mean, I didn't see this. This looks to be better if it works. No?
Unlucky.
So he should have just run 1 man from the 12. Wow, this is just like a sea of blunders. They just need to take their time. I mean, there's plenty of time. It's not a speed. They've got like 12 and 10 minutes. And you can see from the trouble I'm having, even just following. Aces. Okay, that's a misclick, obviously. So if you play 5-4, what do you do with the next? You don't want to pick and pass. You want to leave it there. I mean, it's not that terrible to have to pick it up from the 4 point. What else do? You don't want to switch, so by elimination.
Unlucky.
Okay, so there's light. We've got some light. He fanned, so we've got 2 in the air. We're holding a 2 cube. Of course, this is nowhere near anything. This is not a think. There's no reason to think here. Double 2 just makes the 4, and now this could be like a bluff double maybe. Ace 5 doesn't safety any of the men, just plays to the 18. So we just try and come out. You can't safety the man from the 12 point. Do you gain anything from putting him on the 7? I would probably play to the 18, noting that you're going to get hit and get more men sent back, so you might as well try and get one out now when you can. Wow. Yeah, I would do this. Okay, so it's not a blunder or
The doubles.
and Aref just cubes. This is like, looks way too early, and it's like a super easy scoop. Yeah, I mean,
Lucky.
so it's a 0.15 blunder. I mean, his equity was very...
Unlucky.
Okay, so the 3-1, some sort of sick anti-joker. And now we're in really bad shape. So the good news is that 5s and 4s are going to come out, and 6s from the 22. But what if we roll successive 3s and 2s? We're going to just die. Like this. We play 4 to 1. What do? You don't leave the 22. You could do this, okay. So again, the good news is we've still got the 2 anchors. And Yasin should just spread them and try and hit the men as we come round. So we really want to come out with 2, but we don't want to get just hit everywhere. That's interesting. It's right to come out with both. Good play. And Yasin will just hit. Try and stop us from making any board. This is all going to be over in a second. I mean, it's just been a bit crazy how they thrashed out the moves. Like as if they were both really nervous. Sometimes it can just put you off if you have people watching. They've got 12 watchers here, and I guess Aref knows that I'm streaming. What they can see, we've got Folker, Jan Lazzaro, we've got Hariba, which is Ibrahim. Okay, so we've got 1 burnt checker and 1 man that can only go to the 2 point. And we've got 6 men back. I mean, winning chances must be really pretty low, at 16%. Plus, of course, we get gammon. So what do you do here? Would you not try and keep... Okay. No big deal. Okay, so no mistake. So he can't clear the 9, assuming it would be something that he might want to do. I'm not saying it is. 12 to 4. Would you leave 5s with a tempo? What's the gain from doing that? Okay, it's the best play. I suppose you just want to recirculate. You want to break Aref's timing. Okay, 2 is another kind of man burnt even more than it was before. Another man burnt with 3-1. I guess you could just play 4 to 3 so that you don't have to play 3s. Or you could hope that you don't roll a 3 and you can make the 4 point later. I suppose that's better. And now you do have to leave at 24. And now it's like 60% gammons, something like that. It's a lot of gammons. It's a shitload of gammons. With really no prospect of turning round. So it's like very likely to be losing rather than winning. And there are very few games where we win points here. And he's holding the cube as well. This is just brutal. Absolutely brutal. Try not to get backgammons for the match. Okay, so not backgammon for the match. A dirty save possible here, like boxes. Okay, so probably not. And it's going to be 10-0, which is just way too big to, you know, you've got to grind so much. Maybe if you get back to 10-5, you get comfortable, but what can he give himself? Boxes, double 5 isn't going to work. Okay.
New game.
So 3-way, 13-way, could probably just cube this, whatever he rolls. I guess this is a cube and a take, and he will cube.
Your opponent doubles.
I don't think he passed this at this score. And boxes. Whoa, 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 whoa! Surely you have to. Yeah, you have to hit in some form. And so if you're going to hit on the ace, you're going to make the deuce point. Now you're 24 pips up before the. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You can clear. You can clear. You can clear. You can try and clear. Okay, not right. Okay, close. Very close. Clearing is very close. Okay. I just don't like to get stuck here. I clear too much, but I probably would have cleared. Okay, you can certainly try and clear here. You're going to be 32 pips up after the roll. So just go. Go, go, go. What did he do? Ah, okay, made the 4 point. Fine. And so he can hit and cover, which just leaves 5-6, as far as I can see. So he's going to do that. So we're just going to roll a 5-6. Okay, we're going to make a 5. It's obvious. So that's a kind of a mixed blessing for Yasin, because he has to give up the contact. I don't think you can afford to leave the man on the mid there. Leave like 7s and 9s as well. So just come out. Fuck.
Unlucky.
Yeah, that was unlucky. And now not leaving shots, I think, just playing into the 3 point. We deserve to come out here, surely, and bring it into the 5. So with these gaps, maybe we're a 70% favourite, even though we're only like 7 pips up after the roll. Yeah, he's got that block of this kind of thing on the 2 point, horrible, with 70, maybe more than that. Yeah, I would say 70, something like that. Okay, so it's going to be 10-2. I mean, the first game, insanity. Was that the second game or the first? The first game was pretty insane, and then the second game was, you know, I'd just like to go back and look. Where are we? All the red. I mean, this cube was, come on, pretty horrendous. And then this double 3. I didn't see this. 5-4. Hitting twice. Yeah, I might have got that. I don't know. Who knows? Okay, so Seems to have calmed down a little bit anyway.
New game.
Yeah, okay, make the 2 or play 18 and 4, no biggie. Okay, that's better on that double 1 to have made the 2 point, and now we're up in the race, so we can either come up with both or play this. I think I prefer this. He's going to hit. He's got a better board really. He's got a better 2-point board than us, even though he doesn't want to complicate. I'm not sure whether you hit. I think I hit here. Yep. And we've got nothing. Zilch yet. Not a thing yet. Okay, this is nowhere near anything. I mean, it's not terrible to cube, but why would you cube unless you know you're going to roll a double 3? 3-2 is going to consolidate. And still no cube really after anything that Yasin rolls on this go. The 3, I'm not sure. Yeah, you could do that. I don't see. You don't really want to get hit. You don't want to get hit with a tempo. This could be a cube. I wouldn't. There's not much. How can you improve? I mean, you could roll like. I don't know. You could roll double 5, but even then, you've got your gaps on the 5 and the 4 point. Okay, so you're just going to leave play with one block. The computer probably says it's a small cube, only 34. Okay, I would have waited just to see what transpired. So now we can hit twice. If we don't hit twice, then we get pointed on. Okay, so it's just not going to be our lucky day. That's so bad, but it's not good. It's going to play 18 and 21. Or 16, possibly better, but then you get hit with 6s on the 9 point, so I don't know. I think it's more difficult for us if he plays to the 18, but then I often give up my goalkeeper, which is wrong. So what did it think about? Yeah, this was the only play. Sorry. 18 wasn't right. Okay, it was close though. Four two. What the fuck? Just safe. Oh, you can play 13 and then play 6 to 2. Okay, wanted to hit. I think this is GNU, so it's like 2-ply or something. 5-3, what would I do here? Probably play for the 10, maybe? Or make the 18, that looks good. That looks good. This block on the 16 is covering the 10, the 11, the 12, and to some extent the 9 point. So I would not do this. Now he gives us like a pretty good 4-1, double 1, double 4. He doesn't need to give us those numbers. And still, although it's not as good a 4-1 when he comes off the 18, it's still better than... It seems that it's right to make the... no, it wasn't. It wasn't right to make the 18 at all. Just play 21 and 13. So he can either come out and make the 4, that's what he's thinking. He makes the 4. If we come up, what do we do with the 4? Play 6 to 2. You can't leave a shot on the 7 point, even 3s. So 11 to 5. You just had to come up at all costs. But they're just not thinking, they're just playing so quickly. You don't want to come up to the 23, but you don't want to play 3 to 2. This is all over, it's the 9 point, so he can even like, cube after he comes out. And we'd have to pass. Yeah, so you might want to just play all three out and leave a 6-1. I don't know. No, who was right? It's the obvious play is right. Do you want to leave 7s? Really? So if you leave them alone, then you can roll like a 4-1, 4-2. Doesn't come out. Yeah, maybe. I really don't know what you do. I wouldn't like. No, I would have no way of knowing that hitting is wrong. I mean, I don't like it. I don't like it, but you're fucked anyway. So this is. If we can just even make the 23, hopefully don't get gammon. Just go 12-2 down. Okay, he played 8-4 in a flush, which is probably right. Yep, slot him. Why not? Why not slot him? I don't see like if you do get hit. Yeah. And these are tricky plays for Aref. I mean, if he makes the 3, it seems the natural play, but then we do nothing about making the 23. Yeah. No, it does slot. And with the 2 anchors back on the 24 and the 23, you just lose so many gammons anyway, even though you've got 2 anchors. It's going to be over. Yeah, I suppose you keep the anchors and you just try and luck out and win the game rather than just... I mean, playing 23 might not even lose you fewer gammons. You know, just aim to hit him even with a 3-point board. Maybe save gammons like that. Brutal. Coming out, of course. You've got to come out. You can save the gammon, can't you? Okay. It was really close. I don't know. Okay, so we can save some gammons. So of course 2s are going to lot. Could have played 10 to 5 with the 5 maybe. So he's got 8 checkers left. This just looks fucking dire. So 3s and 2s. Make the ace maybe. Just pay off to I don't know, make the ace. Just leaves double 2 and 4. Now you can fan. Okay. This is going to be very nip and tuck. I think he's favourite to win the gammon. He must be. But maybe not now. Come on, let's save it. Let's have some more gammon. Aye. This is going to be it. That is it. Alright, I'm going to analyze, put it through XG. If I can get match file. Save match. Wow, that was brutal. I didn't even get a chance to see what was happening. So let's get XG up. Just take a second. What is that? Yeah, let me just get XG up. Come on. Come on, boy. Where are you? That match went so fast I can hardly even remember what happened. So they started at 5 o'clock and they were finished by 5:32. Can I get this up? Can I manage this? No, I don't want that. I want to get rid of that. Yeah, okay, so if I put that over there. It's coming. Okay. Now. So missed the first bit of the match. It's going to be really slow, but let's stick with it. I don't really care so much about this because I didn't see it. So this was the cube. Aref cubed off the roof, but he just has 4s and then like maybe a 3 to hit loose, which isn't that good. So basically he's only got 4s to hit, and 4s are pretty strong, but they're not gin by any means, because Yasin can just come back in and make the 22. Okay, and then how did it pan out? Double 4, well he rolled double 4 here. Going from 40% to sorry, yeah, so he has 60, going from 60% to 79% with 23% gammas. Okay, and this is the bit we saw where Aref actually saved the camo, but then got fucked up later, in like 4 games, so any mistakes are going to be massively magnified. What did we have over double 4? Yeah, you can make the 4 point. Yeah. Look how close the 4 point and the 9 point are. And then he missed a cube. Like he's got 4 builders. Aref's got 4 men back. I mean, even at 2-0, why not? And then this 4-3, Aref hit. I didn't like this. I would have just done anything but hit, not come off the 20, which is a big defensive strong point. And then he hit with the 6-2, and my hand play is just making the 18, but then you can just make the 20 and play any old 6. I think you want. So he broke the 20, but now actually he kind of wants to remake the 20. But his play's not so bad, but I don't know. It's very, very loose. And then this 5-3, I didn't even get a chance to look at it. What did he do? He just came out. That's not too bad. Hitting twice. Aref misclicked. Double one, brutal. And then, yeah, this looked like something. I mean, we've got 5 men back. He's shooting at a 6th man with a 6, plus he's got 4s to hit. So the fact that you've got 3 men on the 24 isn't so bad, because you're not, next go you're probably not going to have 3 men on the 24, or even if you do, you're probably going to have hit with the 4. And then this, which I said I would have probably taken, but just too many Gs. 43% Gs, yeah. I mean, hopefully I would have given it up after some thought, but it just looks so nasty. Yeah, you can certainly win the game, that's for sure. For some reason I always look at 5-4 in the positions like this, because the 5s and 4s are usually bad numbers when he's got the 6 and the 5. But even 5-4 isn't the worst. I'm just looking at the dice distribution. The double 1, and then it was just like a death. This double 3 was interesting. I did not see this at all, just coming all the way to the 12 point. And then anything but making the 18 twice is an enormous blunder. So I think my play was going to come to the 18 twice, I'm not sure. And then I saw hitting the 2's point, and then I said I liked it, but it's just not necessary. You don't want to get hit, you just want to come out and bring your checkers, your 4 checkers around against his 6 checkers. So just play a kind of a race of 4 against a race of 6, which you're going to win. Plus you're 2-0 up. You just want to go for 4 points. I think that's what's happening. And then this was like some light at the end of the tunnel, making the 4 point. And then this cube is there's just no reason to cube this. It was just like a total knee jerk. Like, it's something as red that you want to be cubed here, unless you're playing against someone who's really bad. And Aref clearly isn't really bad. And then 3-1 could have just come in and played 4-1 actually, instead of like not giving the 6 point. I didn't see that. And then it was just, I think he was probably just reeling from this, and yeah, definitely unlucky to lose a G, but still, you know, there were lots of gammons in that position. Easy take. Clearing is best, but it's not clear. I mean, it's not. It's all the plays are close. Yeah. It was all over too quickly, really. Yeah, up with 2 is good. I spotted that. And then he left an unnecessary shot by coming down to the 10 point with a 3 here, which we gladly accepted by rolling a 6 and hitting. Yeah, and then hitting is scary but consistent with the score, obviously. And if you don't hit, like, what have you got? Not very much. I mean, I would probably made Aref's play. And then I thought coming off the 21 and making the 18, but that's not good because you activate the stacks on the 8 and the 6, and I didn't see that, so you just play super safe. So maybe 24-16 isn't so bad. And the 6-2, yeah, making the 4 point is better than coming out. Yeah, and that, well, I don't know why he didn't slot here. I mean, I think it was just an overthink. What's like double 1? Are you better off if he rolls, if you don't slot and he rolls double aces? And that was it. We got gammons. So that was quick work. Not the best performances by either player, really. But I mean, I guess if Yasin was trying to rope Aref into making super fast, crappy decisions, which is a thing in backgammon, it's just what happens. You play fast to try and make your opponent play fast, hoping that he's going to be worse off than you under pressure. Then all credit to Yasin. But maybe that's not what was going on at all, and maybe Aref was comfortable with the time he took. That's it. That's pretty much it. I'm going to sign off now. So they're 1-0 up. Well played, Yasin. Hard luck, Aref, and see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.